Okay. Excuse me. Today, this stream is going to be a little bit of a shorter stream. But we're going to continue Heavensward MSQ. I'll be doing more on Tuesday because there's going to be an 8-hour downtime for maintenance on World of Warcraft, so yeah. You know what? Maybe I'll do some blue quests, actually. Maybe we'll do some blue quests, or we can focus on MSQ on Tuesday when I do a longer stream. A longer cast. Oh. This is a Dragoon quest? A horde of dragons began wreaking bloody havoc within Ishgardian territory. An elite regiment of dragoons have been dispatched to deal with this threat. Alas, though they fight bravely, they are sorely outnumbered and are struggling to gain the upper hand. A fellow dragoon and I will go to their aid, and we should be grateful for your presence. Pray go ahead, we shall follow anon. It could actually be quicker to port and then go from there. Maybe I should change that on my title too then. On my tittle. Yeah, and for those of you who don't know, I got the legendary in World of Warcraft, so I've been spending a lot of time trying to get that going. Right. So we got a dead dragoon here? Uh-oh. Value my life, the beast would have torn me limb from limb. This guy. Our lances were not needed, it would seem. Such is the might of the Azure Dragoon. You have not pledged allegiance to Ishgard, yet you came to our aid nonetheless. For that we are grateful. Their deaths thus avenged, our comrades may go to the rest in peace. My lady, I shall attend to the fallen. It's a chick. It is an honor to see you again, my friend, though it appears I am not remembered. I suspect the armor is to blame. Very much so. Permit me to introduce myself anew. I am Buistien, the Order of the Knights Dragoon, and I had the pleasure of assisting in your training. Right. As we approached, Sir Alberic and I bore witness to the final moments of the battle. I cannot help but notice that, though you have been instructed in our ways, there was something distinct about the manner in which you fought. I believe I know the reason why. As an adventurer, you have done battle with foes the realm over. Through these many encounters, your techniques have evolved to produce a style that sets you apart from we who fought dragons exclusively. Such insights you must possess. If I may speak frankly, I wish to train under you. Will you accept me as your pupil? You see, a fearsome dragon has been terrorizing Kurthus of late. Growly is its name, and I have been charged with leading a mission to slay it. Though I am second in command in the Order, I am not confident in my chances against a creature. Such is its ferocity and cunning. If I am to triumph over Growly, I must needs grow stronger, and I believe I can under your tutelage. What say you? As we teach, so do we learn. This is, I know from experience. I wholeheartedly urge you to accept Buistien as your pupil. You need not give me an answer right this moment. Think on it and let Sir Alberic know your decision. Till next we meet. Okay. You made your decision then? Will you agree to teach Buistien? Stoic nod. I am grateful. I swear I will not disappoint you. With your guidance, I shall put an end to Growly's reign of terror. Now, I should like nothing more than to begin my training at once, but duty calls. For the time being, I shall endeavor to emulate the deadly lance work I witnessed you employing earlier. Buistien is among our very best in recent generations. If you are to train one of her caliber, you yourself must rise to new heights of mastery. Resume your own training and return hither when you are satisfied with your progress. I wonder if that's a level... Oh, level 52. Definitely level 52 already, so let's go. Uh... Ah, there, now I get Battle Litany. Greetings, Machias. You look very much a teacher today. That is well, for Justine is eager for her first lesson. Now, though you agree to accept her as your pupil, I suspect that you are not without reservation. You worry whether you have the, will be equal to the task. Well, worry not. I have every confidence that you will make a fine mentor. Were I were to offer you advice, however, it would be to have patience. Though Histian is a master of her art, it is all that she has ever known. As such, it may prove a challenge for her to adapt. I must also mention that Histian is zealous to a fault. I worry that she will overexert herself in her pursuit of strength. But I'm keeping you from your lesson. Histian left word that she would be in the Western Highlands, testing her lance against dragon spawn. Seek her out near the pike. I gotta go there from Ishgard. Awesome. How do I get over there? Like, no other way. Weird. Okay, so Central Highlands. Ah. I gotta go to the Black Shroud and then from there go to the Central Highlands. I think that's what I gotta do. Yeah, perfect. Wait, this is where I was already. Oh, I'm an idiot. I need to go to the... Wait a second. No, I need to go to this... I need to go to the western... Yeah, the Western Highland. Foundation. Savanian Highland. Savanian Foreland. I just don't think I can do this yet, because I haven't made it there yet. Alright, MSQ it is, I guess, for now. We gotta make it to where we gotta go, I guess, first. I believe we want to go this way. Let's say this is rather unusual, not just one but a whole party of fresh new faces in my tavern. We but recently arrived in Ishgard and are eager to acquaint ourselves with her more notable establishments, master. Gibralont, just Gibralont will do. And I'm flattered you think so highly of my establishment. Can't promise it'll live up to your expectations, but if it's decent food and drink you're after, I could do much worse. Judging by the number of customers I see, I suspect your fare is rather more than decent. Speaking of your clientele, I cannot help but note a difference between those who frequent the upper and lower floors. Spotted that, did you? Aye, up here you'll find peddlers, porters, off-duty knights, and so forth, dropping in on their way to or from somewhere else. Regulars maybe, but not locals. Folks from the Broom, they tend to congregate downstairs, where we offer a menu more suited to their tastes. Cheaper meals, stronger spirits, all quality, mind, but not the sort of stuff I'd recommend to yourselves. Speak of lowest levels, yes? Why do you call them the Broom, if I may ask? Because when the weather's foul and the broom rolls in thick, it's the poor sods living at the bottom who have to deal with it. I see. But it's not just the weather. When the wyverns broke through the wards and started tearing up the city, it was the broom that got the worst of it, while the pillars enjoyed the protection of the high houses and the temple knights. More than a few people are still sore about that mind, which is why, considering your present company, I recommend you keep your wits about you if you mean to go below, and something sharp in your boot just to be sure. I shall take your words to heart, sir. Master Alphino, I think it would be best if we return to Fortalent Manor. You go on ahead without me. I'm staying for a drink or two. Miss Tataru, I'm afraid that is out of the question. My lord the Count would never forgive me if I abandoned one of his charges in such a place, least of all a maiden. What are you up to, Tataru? Look around, Alphino. This tavern is full of people whose business regularly takes them beyond the gates of judgment. With friends like that, I could practically live here and wait for the newest gossip to come to me. Indeed, but will you be safe here on your own? Oh please, do you know how often I look after the waking sands and the rising stones by myself? If I had a gill for every unwelcome caller I've driven away, I'd be rich beyond my wildest dreams. I'll be fine. And before she gets taken. Not that I doubt the lady's knack for fending off unwanted advances, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let anyone lay an unwelcome hand upon a patron of my establishment. That settles it then. Tataru, Machias, and I shall return to the manor for now. Contact me by link pearl if you require assistance. I will. Oh, I didn't attune with this one. Thus then, Master Alphino, does Ishgard meet with your expectations? That which I imagine pales in comparison to the reality. I felt the weight of 1,000 years of history with every step I took, and when those steps took me past the scars left by the wyverns and Foundation, I understood how easily that history could end in tragedy. The attack was devastating, the casualties unspeakable. The wyverns did not discriminate, unarmed men and women, even children were given no quarter. Sir Aymeric has ordered his knights to strengthen our defenses, and each house has been called upon to lend what support it can. There is much to be done, yet alas, able-bodied men and women are in short supply. Mayhap we could be of assistance, my lord. After all you have done for us, we would welcome any opportunity to repay your kindness. That is a most generous offer, Master Alphino. You're a guest in my home to whom I have extended my hospitality without obligation, let or lien. Nevertheless, Ishgard's need is great, and if you are willing to aid our cause, I cannot well refuse. Good, what would you ask of us? From what I have heard, you are an intelligent and persuasive young man. Such qualities may prove most useful to us in our efforts to secure provisions from foreign sources, identifying trustworthy suppliers, brokering contracts, and so on. As for you, Master Saravane, I could ask for no one better than a storied veteran such as yourself, a man with the capacity to act swiftly and decisively when needed, to aid our Toyrel and Amanilian in their duties. I beg your pardon? I am more than capable of carrying out my duty by myself. I have no need of our honored guest's assistance. Now, be reasonable, brother. What manner of fool would say no when a famous hero offered to do his work? Hold your tongues. By the Fury, the two of you will conduct yourselves with dignity befitting your station, and show Master Saravane the respect he deserves. This is the man who slew Gaius van Belsar and some half-dozen primals besides. He is not here to steal your glory or serve as an errand boy. If you can pardon them their impropriety, Master Saravane, I should be much obliged if you would lend my sons a helping hand. My thanks, Fury willing, they may even learn something from you. That's funny. Yes, funny. Would seem we shall not want for employment over the coming days, though that was never in doubt. Yes. Okay, so the goal is to make new friends, got it. Which is possible by helping these two lords.